see if that works. Looks like I'm live. WhymsicalWyvern here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My plan today is to start another new game and to delete 2 to 3 of my old games. I think I only want to keep Claire de Lune on right now, and that's just so I can go back and reference the top of the skill tree. That said, we're starting a new world today, and I'm going to do it a little different. I'm playing with it each time, so I kind of figure out how I want to do this, and then I'll proceed. Sorry, it's boring. It's grindy, but this is how my mind works. Okay. Okay, sorry about that one's better. I'll share that one with my dad. Sorry about it here. Why did the tomato blush? Because it saw the salad dressing. Oh! I just realized none of my other gestures show up on my rig. All right. Oh, I feel better now. I put a little more rum in that coffee than I thought. But it sure is hitting me nice right now. All right, new game. Nope, not Overfield. This one is named by hedge. Root beer. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to change anything. We'll just see what it throws us. Oversize is better, I think, for experimenting with, but all right. No good. No good. Definitely not good. I don't like compassionate, but to have a gifted teacher and an apprentice, that's going to have to do. It's not terrible. I really don't like compassionate. Oh, and gifted teacher strong too. So I can teach the gifted teacher to be the apprentice and go from there. I think that's the way to go. I want to play with these two. Oh goodness, it's even catching my swallows. Oh dear. Alright, that's a pretty decent start. Let's see. We got a little gold. Or is it the back? That's pretty good. I mean, honestly, as nice as that spot is, I kind of, because we've got 10. We've got a lot of tin over here. What else do we got? Is that potash? Rock salt. Ooh, now we're talking. All right. All right. Oh. All right. I'm not seeing any iron. There we go. All right. That one's good too. Pretty centered. All right. All right. We'll go with some of the game optimization, I guess. I think I kind of like popping it there. My whiskers have arrived. What? I do hate that I cannot move this later. I mean, that might be slightly better. right. Now I'm just going to pause a second and turn this music down. Ah. I can't hear myself think. All right, where am I going in? I think I kind of want to come out over here. I go Z. It's not far off from where I want to be. I like it as a start for the base. We already go through there initially. All right, let's see. Yeah. And I actually think I'm going to leave it slightly inside. All right, now let's go up one. Yeah, so then we go over to here. All right, and then when we get to the dark, oh, that one didn't take, whoops. All right, and then B. I'm going to say M. And then I'll have to go make sure there's none of this outside. Like, all right, that's a lot. That's a lot. And then we're going to have to go up to a 3rd level. Now we're going to go Z. There's the problem right there. All right, so first we're going to get a miner right here. You know, I think we are going to say like so. Make sure we're not actually coming through anywhere. Yeah, we're gonna get to work. Get to work. Now I'm gonna draw. I'm going to start. All right, we'll do that for a second. All right, we know we've got some stuff going on here, so we're gonna go with a stairs. And maybe a stairs. And a stairs. And a stairs. And now we are going to need a porch hut. If that fits, and then a mining woodcutter. Alright, now let's look at you. Sickly, loner, healthy, swift, educated, nosy. Educated's good, but nosy's a problem. I've got 25. Oh, I can't get most of them anyway. Healthy and swift is probably my best. I mean, if we accept you, can we get any others? Alright, that'll work. Watching for my stone to start going up. So we're going to start getting some food and some wood going. They won't pull a miner off, and we'll get some houses getting built inside. Honestly, I think here's what I want to do. House. Stone. To kind of force them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Alright, now we need to take away one of you. And we'll take away one of you. Now everything is kind of happening. And we'll make you logistics. 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 And logistics. Okay. Some of them will be sleeping tonight. There we go. Here's the deal. I'm fine with these houses being destroyed. The good ones are going on the inside. Alright, so we got, that's not bad. Half of them are sleeping on the first night. That's pretty good. Hello, Gore. Starting a new world. I'm just trying to kind of finesse how the beginning should be, and then I'll go in for a longer running world. I've actually got to delete 2 worlds now. Other than that, I have a... The old one was getting laggy. No. Okay, here's the thing. I've got the longer one, that I can go look at the full skill tree on. The Claire de Lune one. I've got the one that I can't make work anymore. That was one of the first longer ones I did. Alright, they're pretty happy. Start a new day. And actually we're gonna is there a way to go back to the main menu? Let's save first. Okay, main menu. So Yorkshire Tea and Kingdom Come Deliverance, I'm getting rid of. And probably Greenfield, which was a play on my Greenfield. It's easier now, you probably understand the game a bit better. Right, I'm sort of trying to figure out my strategy for starting a game. I'm playing with it, and oh, I guess I have to go all the way through here now. Anyway, it is what it is. I overanalyze everything. I haven't really written down a game. Yes, Hedge named it. It's like, I need another throwaway name for another throwaway world. Because then once I have it really figured out, I want to do the different kinds of ways to play it and stuff too. Yeah, basically I'm building things for the pirates to destroy, but I'm not bothering to put them on the other side of the mountain because that didn't work. Apparently they could shoot through the mountain. I hope you had a really good day. I was actually thinking about doing the Dungeon Defenders today, going after those wyverns, but I really do have a mega migraine. I took medicine. I put stuff in my coffee I probably shouldn't have. I've got 2 giant cups of coffee and a bunch of electrolyte water. I'm just having a chill good time. Last I remember, you were having issues with the mushroom gathering and stuff. This seems like a better strategy. Well, I am totally... The mushroom, I have not found a way that makes it work yet. And that's annoying the crap out of me. So, like on the world I was doing on Friday, I have it growing beautifully, but they won't gather it. Anyway, whatever. Now, since I am hoping to earn some new whiskers, let's just get some new houses built. Right up the bat. I guess I could do one here too. There. I would assume maybe they each have certain skills and only the gathering guides are good for that. Unsure how it works though. I've seen all kinds of theories. I have my own theory. This game is not, it's still somewhat early access, and my theory is they have not finished figuring out themselves. And so it's not as consistent as some of the other things in game. That's my theory. Like, I've done the deep dark, I've done the no activity nearby, I've done these other things. Inherently, I think it is maybe a feature that they rolled out to see how it played out in the real world. and hopefully it will be adjusted. Because depending on the update, you get way different advice on how to make it work. And yeah, that's a good guess, most likely. Early access games can be flimsy a bit. Yeah, I think so. Yep. Yep. Anyway, I don't know. Let's see how far these guys are getting. Let's overtime and overtime. I can't overtime you. Oh well. So basically, I have them working through here. And then I'm going to start building little houses and things in here. And it goes all the way through the island. So then I'll build a pathway, straight pathway. And I'm thinking that's going to make it speedier. So like I'm going to build a highway system inside the mountain is my vision this time. I'm so tired of them getting lost, and I'm sure they'll find a way. But their pathfinding seems pretty good. So I'm playing with this concept. Did you have a good day, Gore? Did you watch any streams yesterday? Man, most days blend together for me. Haha, I turned into Artie's stream for a bit, but only I lurked. Yeah. We watched Solidarity's stream. How have you guys been? Avid Bay? Yeah, we're good. Haven't had time to catch streams. Yeah. We just saw that they were doing a Hermitcraft tour. And Solidarity was going to be there, so we figured it was in preparation for the fundraiser in 2 weeks or whatever it is, so we watched that. Nobody blew up Green's base. Who knew? But yeah, I'm way behind on the stuff I like to watch myself, so I can hardly say anything. Very cool to hear. I saw a few clips on YouTube about that. I haven't seen the clips yet, but we just decided, since Solidarity was the one that put it out that we saw, we watched his point of view. And it was funny one time. There was obviously issues, but that's what I love. The Hermits are professional enough. Those issues won't exist next time. There'll be new issues. Ah. The funniest part was Etho had gifted Solidarity wings, and at one point Solidarity realized he was alone, and he just started exploring the whole server on his own. He wasn't worried about spoilies or anything. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna look around. It was really cool. Just to see someone in that space in person, just so awestruck by what they've done in, what, 5 months? Anyway, it was fun. So is it? This is gonna sound so dumb. When is spring? I only saw the part where one of the ladies' houses were filled with baby. One of the ladies? Joel? Smallish Beans is quite the lady. Oh, oh my gosh. Yes, he's Etho's lady. Lady boy. I'm sorry. I'm laughing too hard. I'm trying not to choke. Chef's kiss. That was a good one. I'm not going to say more on that. That is very funny. And I'm not going to get myself... I thought it was Pearl's house. I don't know, most of them. The redhead one. Pretty sure the redhead one is like a gemstone. Or Gemini or whatever. I don't know. Gem. So the thing with Joel's house. The thing with Joel's house is obviously he's just had the new baby. She sounds younger, so maybe I have no idea how one claims so many little things. Smallish Beans is a man with a wife. He's married to LD Shadow Lady, and they had a baby recently. So he's saying that he's doing everything colorful because of the baby, and his whole shtick is everything is good, everything is nice, everything is good, everything is nice, everything is normal. And of course, below the surface, it goes like all the way down to bedrock. And he's making the rainbows in a very special way in honor of B-dubs. And he's playing the long game. But Scar can't pretend not to know, so he keeps blurting it. So of course B-dubs knows, but he's pretending not to, so it's fun. Yeah, Jim, I don't really watch Jim. She's young. That's a good way of putting it. But she is a Canadian, a fellow Canadian. She's what is it, Newfoundland? I can't speak. Newfoundland? The big island up to the top, right, north, east. The giant one. That province. Newfoundland? Something. Anyway. She sounds younger than she is. And she's definitely younger than she is. If that makes sense. Well, you lost one. There were a lot of Canadians, but Vintage Beef, he just moved to Portugal. He got his bum out of Canadian land. You had more on Hermitcraft before. Anyway. I mean, that's one of the things I like. They try to have a variety. It does make it harder for them to get together, though. And, I don't know if there's a clip of it yet, but Grian, Grian very happily surprised Etho. I would find it very tough to get along with so many people for so long while being family friendly. Well, that's the other thing I love. They're, I mean, they're clearly adult. All right, we don't have much for our taxes right now, so I'm kind of in trouble. How much of my taxes will this pay? No. All right. I'm just gonna have to do it that way. If it was all sunshine and lollipops, but I mean, they've messed up on stream, and some of them don't care. They don't consider it messing up. There's a lot of double entendre and stuff going on. It's not, my gosh. I really don't want somebody slow, but I do need apprentices this early on. I don't want anybody rude. I think it's super risky to get a heavy eater this early. I'm just gonna go for it. I'll regret it after. Messed up as in a slip up with a word, I guess. Yes. Many words. And like I said, some are just very clear. Their streams are going to have cursing. They bleep it later. They don't. Some of them make more of an effort to be family friendly. I think what they really try more to do is say, if their kids happen to watch it, are they going to be like, oh my gosh, I've got so much to explain now, or are they going to be able, so they try to keep it stuff that would go over kids' heads, but still be fun. I pay zero attention. I just tune in to eat though here and there, lol. Here and there. Oh, the lack of loyalty. We watch his Hermitcraft videos. Probably all of them since season 6. But not all at once. Like sometimes we catch up on them after the season's over. And we've been watching his Hightail, but Hedge can't see the ray tracing, so we can't put her on the big TV if she's in there. So we probably are behind on that. But it's the Let's Play world that we never have time to watch. He has too much stuff. I mean, to me, if you're old enough to use Twitch, you're old enough to hear bad words, just don't repeat. Slip-ups should be normal if you ask me. No fault in mistakes. Exactly. And they all do it. But my point is, they're just like, when I'm streaming, you're going to hear stuff. But I am going to bleep it or silence it in my video because I have less control over who tunes in on YouTube. I think that's a fair compromise. They don't bleep it so solidly you don't know. If you know, you know. All right, let's see. Now I should be able to make a farm. Yeah. So I kind of want my first farm to be in this zone-ish. That's not gonna work. Maybe like, I almost want to go here. Yeah, it's just not going to be good. I need to get stuff growing. That might be my best compromise. But then my stairs don't work. I'll have to redo them. I always like to angle them, but I'll just live wild. Considering Minecraft forces you to commit unspeakable war crimes in order to progress the game, a no word is the least of my worries. I know, right? I know how old the average fan is. I used to watch Hermitcraft a lot when Generic B owned the server. I'm old, I guess. Generic B had some interesting stuff. Honestly, they're the only reasons I know about him. I was somewhat aware, but my kids were young at that point. So, gosh, that would have been what, 12 years ago ish? 11, 12 years. He still seems to be pretty involved in the background somewhat, like he's friends with a bunch of them. So, there's that. All right. Are we all occupied? Nope. All right. Well, since I guarantee they're going to force me. I remember him and B-Dubs and Etho and Pause and Beef were hilarious. I tell you what, I saw one with the old Minecraft server. You gotta understand, the ray tracing on Minecraft, I couldn't even see the game Minecraft until partway through season 6. I remember him and B-Dubs and Etho and Pause and Beef were hilarious. Yeah. But I remember I clicked on, because I really wanted to see some Minecraft, and everybody just talks about it with such love. So I flipped on one randomly, and they were pranking somebody with the new item frames pictures, and they had covered the entire inside and outside of this person's base with the pictures, so the lag was so bad they couldn't even take a single step. It was so funny that it was worth getting incredibly motion sick for. I just had to like glance over and mostly listen, but I still can't watch the older stuff for the most part. It's only recently I could play it myself, like within the last 2 years it got to there, but I don't know why. I've had people ask me, and I'm like, if I knew that, I mean, I would know. I don't know. All right, let's see. So if I come up here, we're like 1, 2, 3, 4. I bet we're 5 in. Really? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. All right. So if I go up here, then that should be another like further 5, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. I'm thinking. You remember that? I saw that one, and I saw some other ones like that, just glimpses. But that one, I just sat there, and I couldn't really watch, so I mostly listened, and it was just, I was in stitches. I was crying. I was laughing so hard. It was not like I'd been watching the whole season. This was completely out of context, and it doesn't matter. It was a brilliant moment. It was a brilliant prank, and it was chef's kiss. It was so perfect. And honestly, it made me like all of them so much better. It just was so much fun. All right, let's see. So if I go in... Oh, that's helpful, actually. I just won't go all the way down. All right, I'm going to need houses fairly quickly. So we're going to go mining. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, frick. It's hard to count this way. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. That's a good start. I bet violent, bloody games are a no-go for you. What other games have you tried that don't make you as woozy? I was really hoping to convince you or Robot to get Rocket League installed or something. If not, I want to get an idea of what you actually like playing. Trying to think how best to answer this. Violence per se does not bother me at all. But I don't like gore. Ironically, gore. Sorry. So like limbs and just needless blood dripping around, or I don't mind. Wow, I know, right? But like, how should I put this? Star Wars violence, where the lightsaber goes through and it's not really bloody or gory, like classic Star Wars. I see how it is, Lamau. I don't mind that. Good guys win, bad guys lose. You know there's a death, you know there's guts or whatever. I don't care. I don't need to see them all. It's just not a thing for me. Pink mist is not something that I look for in a game, if you know what I mean. That said, just a second, let me count this out. 10. That should be matching what else I did up top. And then we should be able to go down one more. Oh, I might have lost track of where I was. All right, I'll go back up here. Let's hope that's right. 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That should match up pretty good, because that's where I want my plank houses to go. All right, let's see. And none of it shows above. Perfect. All right. Anyway, I'm not really into horror because it's not about the violence. I don't like go looking for violence, but I enjoy killing a bad guy as good as the next person. It's more how come you're not getting built? Can they not reach you? Well, that was a miscalculation on my part. Let me fix that. All right. I don't like horror games so much. I really don't. I just don't enjoy them. I can see through them usually. That's not very fun for me. Like, I ruined Silence of the Lambs for the whole theater when I was in there, and I didn't mean to. I just don't enjoy it. When I sit there going, oh, come on, he's gonna do blah, blah, blah. Oh, come on, this is so obvious. And everybody else is like, no, it's not. Shh. My friend was so mad. I was like, you shouldn't have brought me. She's like, but I knew you wouldn't be scared, and I was scared, but I wanted to see it. I'm like, well, picked the wrong person. Anyway. I don't know. I think I understand what you mean. I'll be specific and ask this. If a single-player puzzle game had you playing as an assassin trying to clear your name, but it was bloody, moody, and dark with a great story, would that be an interest as an example? I mean, here's where the silly, emotional female comes out. If it looks interesting, I'd probably go for it. I mean, mysteries are fun. All right, let's start getting... I want you guys to chop these because I want this field. And I want you guys to start clearing this. Come on now. I don't know why they're like that. I could be, like I said, I wouldn't be completely against it necessarily. It depends. A lot of them I go in and they turn out to be like secretly a horror or something. Were there, okay, here's the other thing I really don't like. As it's your Discord, you can see for yourself, but that's fair enough. Like, you know how it is. I can say in general, but then you have to actually see the art and everything and see. Does it get you the right way? Everybody's got to type, right? All right, let's see. Are we allowed to say that anymore? I don't know. All right, little mousekies, let's give you work to do. We need a field around you somehow. Farm tool? Well, it's not too shabby, actually. What can we grow? Remove rocks. Let's get some berries going, for sure. I just may not fully understand your taste in game or non-taste law. True. No, you're right. It's true. I mean, I could sit here and go, oh, I would play that game all day long, but I wouldn't be honest because until you look at a game and you see how the play works. Okay, I'll give you an example. I was very interested in playing that, the phone game that keeps being advertised, it's like a plague. It's Last Asylum or something like that. And I went looking it up. Because I like the art. I like the style. And I went and I'm like, it doesn't hurt anything to look, right? And I go through the reviews. Exactly like the ads. Exactly like the ads. Exactly like the ads. And then I start to see bad reviews that say that. I go through and they're going, for the first day. And then you never do any of that ever again. And they start talking about what you actually do. And I'm like, well, I'm not interested in what you actually do on that game. So I didn't get it, and I haven't played it, and I won't. But the art was cool. It depends on what you want. If I'd been looking for that kind of game, though, the ad wouldn't have helped. So I do look at the reviews too, but a lot of it is the art. I mean, if you can't get into the art, I know people don't like that opinion, but it's an immersion thing. And there's games that I really enjoy doing on stream that I don't enjoy personally off stream. And there's games I really enjoy personally off stream that I don't really enjoy on stream. So it's also, I have to fit that dynamic in because if I'm not having fun, you guys aren't having fun. I mean, that's just the truth. And all the time I have people coming in going, I hate the game, blah, 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 but I love when you play it. I just sent you two of the best games ever made. One of them of all time. Both are violent, both are stylized as heck, but one is dark and gritty. The other is bright and just stupid fun. I'll look at them. I'll look on my phone later, and if I'm really interested, I'll pop them up on the big screen and look at them on the computer screen. But honestly, the next game I was planning to add was Hightail. I just haven't decided when, because I was letting Artie have a first go. And I really need to get back to Minecraft, but... The logins become such a mess. Hightail is a great choice. I feel like they've resolved a lot of the things that I have issues with in Minecraft. And they're easier on my eyes. So here's my big plan. These are going to be houses. This is a row of houses that will fit 30 people. The animals are adorabler. I agree. 100%. 100%. So do you ever watch, ever so often, is it Pizza the Hut and Beefers and Etho will do like a trio? Oh my gosh, those are so funny. I've watched a couple of those too. I usually can't watch the whole series though, because they come out so irregular. I don't end up catching them all. I think it's Pizza. Maybe I'm wrong. From time to time I see them, maybe watch them too. Irregular as well, yeah. Oh my gosh. I just want to get my fields going. I do not plan for this to be my main base of action. I plan for the pirates to destroy this area fairly quickly. But I think I'm going to pay them off the first time. Alright, how are we doing here? 126, almost half full. That's not great. So, this is what I started to ask before. When is spring? Like, maybe that's the wrong question. Snow is winter, right? Like on here, it snows in spring. Is that normal? Okay. Why spring? You're being mean now. I figured you live someplace with seasons, you might understand. I don't. We have rainy season and dry season. We kind of have a winter, but it's not the same. Alright, come on. Did I accidentally pause it? Alright. I mean, obviously you've got the arbitrary on a calendar, right? Your equinox and your, those days. But I have no clue, actually. It's not snowy up here right now. I thought spring always started in March, and if there's still snow, that means April here. Never actually questioned it. Government psyop. I saw a police video. It says there's an ad break right now. I'll wait a second. My community is back. All right. So, obviously the recreational use of herbs is a little more accepted in the Canadian land. I saw this video where I guess a kid got off a public transport of some sort with this huge rolled blunt right behind his ear. Couldn't understand why the cop stopped him, and he called it like search and seizure or something when he got charged. And I'm just like, dude, people will turn a blind eye to certain things, but like, don't wave it around in front of him. I mean, I guess he could have taken it a step further, taken it off his ear and waved it at the cop. I mean, there's a lot of things where people choose not to see stuff, but the officer's got to keep his job too, right? Like, don't be so obvious that he can't, like, pretend not to see it. I don't know. Maybe that's just a me take, but, it's like, whoa. What are you thinking, man? What are you thinking? Let's re-roll. Those are pretty horrible. Strong Shoulders is good. I don't know. I only got one more roll. I mean, for this early, I'll take it. Unsafe worker hurts the equipment, right? Yeah. I think content is a bit iffy. But I'll take it. I'll refuse the rest. You should see how bad it is up here. I've never been that far north. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. Every Canadian I know does not make me want to go running up there. I used to think it might be nice to visit. Y'all talked me out of it. That and it's cold. Hytale is also an early access game, but I can attest it feels like an almost complete polished product. It was worth my money. Yeah, but I gotta buy it double because I already got it as a gift for somebody. Let's see. Well, if I want my own. I mean, I'm sure I could share on. I don't wanna. Alright, housing. Let's plop this baby in here. We have enough wood for a log cabin. I'm not sure we have enough room yet. Alright, we'll just do one more. We'll do one more of these out here. Alright. Love you, gift. Well, I mean, it was her birthday. already had a birthday right by when it came out, and she has been talking about it since the first announcement. She comes and updates me every update, the highs, the lows. I knew she wanted it. I just got it for it. I told her I won't play it, and then she got me hooked on the idea, but I said she needs to be like established that she's had her, it's just hers first. It's got proximity voice chat built in. Oh, epic. Yeah, there's not much for my farmers to do until these guys do more. Let's see. Let's get that cotton started. Let's make this more berries. I'll need them. I've been trying to find demos on the Steam store to play or free stuff. A few good ones out there. I feel like the demos this year haven't been as good. There's been some interesting stuff, but like there's certain years where it's like, oh my gosh, how do I even pick? There's so many good ones. And then there's years where it's like, well, I mean, it's okay. It's playable. I have yet to have one capture my heart this year, I'm going to be honest. If you'd like a game called Berry Berry, right down your alley. I don't know, is Berry a person? That sounds very interesting. Mm. Wow, that was quite a little sip there. Mm. Okay. You know you put blueberries into a hole and get money, and then out more berries into a hole. Okay. You know blueberries are one of our crops down here, right? They love the sand. Especially in areas with lots of the pine needles. They love that. Oh my gosh, okay. I saw somebody. I don't even know what to say. I hope I was wrong about what I saw. I hope I was wrong. Okay. With bees, obviously it's meant to be. With bees, as you know, I'm sure, or maybe you don't, there's times of years where you establish hives and times of year you don't. Bury some root beer and grow a tree. $1 million idea. You're welcome. Sassafras grows here. You're not as far off as you think. It's a wild tree in Florida. And sassafras root is what the root for root beer is. And when I was little, when we would go hiking, we would snack on the leaves. They used to be more chill about that kind of thing. Anyway, I started to say something else. Oh, bees. I saw a house today. I was driving by. I didn't stop. I kind of know the person. They're one of those people that's super friendly or super a-hole. I don't know what's going on with it. Like, they pick both directions. I don't know what the deal is. And they seem to have decided to have, like, farming aspects to their property, but they have no idea what they're doing. And it's annoying all their neighbors, but, you know, that is what it is. So, oh, whoops. I guess they're not happy. Not enough food. So they've decided, like, they'll do things like they get a bunch of chickens, just free range, free run, and they just let them loose and see which ones survive and get the eggs from them and don't expect them to live a whole year. And then the next year they get more. And a couple of the neighbors feel really weird about that. Because either you're responsible for them or you're not. Like, is it your livestock or isn't it? I free ranged my birds, but I still took care of them. Well, seems to have decided to get into beekeeping. And I saw right outside, I kid you not, like within 7 feet of the entrance to his home. Type of people to take up 3 parking spots, probably. Oh, heck yeah, more. Anyway, so we're talking right outside his door. He set up like a glorified coffee table and stuck a beehive on it, just randomly. It doesn't even look attached. I don't think he's ordered any bees. He seems to think they're gonna magically show up and give him honey and he'll have honey. And I'm like, if you succeed, you fail because it's right by your friggin' door. He's put it between where he parks his car and where he goes in his home. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the show. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he sticks out because we all have large amounts of acreage and he's only got like maybe a 1/4 acre. So it's a smaller home that's surrounded by bigger properties. I don't even know what to say. Honestly, the way he did it, it's far more likely, I hate to tell him, that he's going to get wasps. I can't wait for him to try to get the honey from the wasps. That's a show I'd watch. It's crazy. I don't want to do a partial payment, really. Alright, let me just really quickly, like, harvest these. Maybe I can quickly do that and sell it the coal. Like, I can fill that in again after. Yeah, but if he owns the acreage, you'd think just build out on the property. But he doesn't. He has like a 1/4 acre, maybe less. Common sense isn't so common, I suppose. I think what it is the property used to be it was actually a garage for a larger property that wasn't near the house. Probably like a tractor barn. And he was like, oh, wow, I'll live in the country. I can make this a barn dominium or something. And I mean, I don't know. I try not to talk to him because, like I said, he's either super sweet or super nasty. There is no middle ground. I just try not to interact because I don't want to have problems with them. What would I do to live, work on a farm? I think you could do better than that. I have faith. And it's hard work. I need free labor on my farm. But I'm a little bit far away from Canada. I can't do half the stuff I need to anymore. It sounds so fun though. It gives me stuff to do. It's so expensive. By the way, beef's probably going to be more expensive next year. Or probably come, what, summer, fallish? Within a year. Although I guess y'all probably don't get your beef from us. Give me an excuse to stay home. It is fun. I love it. I love going out and just hitting stuff with an axe or mowing or... It is a lot of work. It's younger people work. I see you, tax collector. I'm trying. All right, we're getting there. Lifting hay bales is much faster than using a forklift. Well, that's what I'm saying beef is going to be more, because we have had a really dry year. And all the spring calves are having to live on hay, which is super expensive for the farmers because usually ours are on grass till the very middle of summer. The fact that they're already on hay, all the farmers are really worried about the meat quality, the health of the cows, the expense, because they got to cover their costs. Because all our cows down here are on fields. I don't know this feedlot stuff of which people speak. We don't have that. I'd love to see you just pick up one of those big giant rolls of hay, pop it around on your shoulder. That would be hilarious. Do they prefer grass or dry materials? I was thinking to reuse the fall leaves. No. We don't have fall leaves, Gore. What fall leaves? But it doesn't matter. You would reuse the fall leaves to compost the ground for them, but they eat grasses. Goats are foragers. They'll eat the leaves. Now, cows will try to eat the leaves. It's not good for their digestion. It can make them really sick. They like oak leaves, though, which is kind of poisonous for them. Oh yeah, coconuts and palm trees, right, my bad. We have oak trees, but we don't have, how do I explain? Like, if leaves fall, it's not that they never do, they do. You already have green leaves usually right behind them. Like, you'll have bright green new leaves with the leaves that are falling off. I'll see if I can find a picture. I don't know. I've done it before when I visited farm country. Not too heavy if you pick it up right. Get me a few bros to coordinate, and it's easy work. Well, a roll of hay? I'm not talking a bale. I'm talking a roll. Like it fills the whole back of a pickup truck. A pickup bed. I'm pushing this so tight. Come on, give me that copper, give me that copper, give me that copper. Alright, we're going to deliver now. We're going to deliver now. Come on, deliver, deliver, deliver. Whew. Alright, let's see if we can pay now. Yes! Whew. I'll just give them a log, whatever. Yeah, like those metal sheet rolls, but hey, yeah, those are like 160 pounds max. I'm thinking the wrong thing, unless, I think you're thinking the wrong thing. A 2-string bale is about 50 pounds. A 3-string would be closer to what you're thinking, like the 150, 160. The big ones, they have to use a forklift, and it's like one of them fills the back of a giant pickup, and the whole back of the pickup goes down. Blunk. But, maybe that's nothing to you Canada people. Am I in fall yet? Summer. Keep it cheap. Alright. I don't love that I'm having to do this, but I have to pay my taxes. Oh! Heck yeah. And I can build something. The one I did, the machine wrapped the hay and plastic roll, and I just took from the machine and loaded the truck. Flirtians are strange. I've never seen someone just pick one up. I don't know. I'll try and find a picture. Because my guess is y'all categorize it different. Do you call it 2-string, 3-string, rolls, bales? Like, how do y'all call it? Alright, let's see. Let's do one of these. Because then I gotta fill in what I just did. In fact, I'm gonna also mark... if I don't start doing some that lets me pay my taxes, I'm in trouble. Alright, and then let's see. For this, we're gonna go... Come on. Too many maple syrup bench presses left. You know what I read about when I was younger? I've always wanted to try. Because it sounded so good. But I never will, because everything around it does not sound so good. But I was talking about how when it's first harvested, you make a candy for the kids by taking the maple syrup fresh out of the tree. And I guess maybe you boil it first, but then you put it in the snow to cool, and they can eat it right there like a little candy while they're helping. I don't think that's made up. Maybe it is, but it was a lovely story. Sounded good to me. I'll find a picture of what I'm calling a bale. A roll. Point being, our cattle are normally on green grass through most of the winter, and the fact that they're already on hay for most of the winter, it's gonna affect at least our beef prices. We're gonna have a much smaller yield, if you will. Not very good. We need to feed them better. Alright, let's see. Most of us used to do that with Aunt Jemima's syrup. Just pour it into snow with popsicle sticks and wait 20 minutes and boom. Really? Weird. It's so good. Yeah, that one didn't used to have corn syrup, and it got corn syrup more recently. I really don't want to pay them off. I'm not going to pay them off again. But we're doing it right now. I'm not starting over right now. It's just not happening. Do I not have enough planks? How can I not have enough planks? I don't have the cut stone yet. Crap. Alright, we'll just destroy you. I'm not wasting planks on you, dude. It's not happening. I'm not gonna get any whiskers. Yeah, it's so good. Maple syrup from the bottle has less water, more viscous, freezes faster too. Oh. I wonder if I just put it in the freezer. I don't think so, though. I don't think that's the right kind of cold. I think I tried that for my kids once when they were little. Freezer works too. Might need to use powder for non-stick, though. Yeah, I don't. I need that Optimist. It's the only good one. It's the only one I can't afford. Yeah, that's how it's gonna roll. Every one that I need, I can't afford. Refusal. And then let's do one more of these dumb houses. And we'll complete this quest. I'm gonna try. See, like honey seizes. I don't know. I don't know. How much progress are we making? We're getting there. I mean, not at all what I originally planned, but... Well. There we go. I don't know. I just know what I used to do. Since Artie's allergic to corn syrup, I used to make her soda when she was little by taking taking maple syrup and putting seltzer water on top and mixing it. It tastes just like cream soda. She liked it. Well, we can go down for one more coal there. Let's go ahead. Might as well. And then we'll say... And actually, before we actually remove that, we're going to go like this. Invalid until they've gone in. Alright, fair enough. Oh, is it already... No, it doesn't have enough materials. Come on, little mice. Do better. Ironically, I used to be really allergic to springtime. I feel the caution. We're Carter slaves. I would think spring would be a normal time to be allergic to. My allergies are going absolutely insane. I gave up on even seeing the color of my car paint. I'm going to try and scrub it up again this weekend, but I don't know if there's any point. It just looks like pollen. Alright. Spring and fall just worse in the spring too. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to start moving these miners further in soon too. Now I believe I'm about to make a huge problem with pollution. Are Hedge, Artie, and Brobot allowed to play violent stuff with swears in it or not their thing? I mean, they're allowed to play whatever the heck they want. I don't care, they're grown-ups. As a general rule, it's just not generally where they pick. I mean, I guess here's a good way of putting it. I'm not into gratuitous fill in the blank, right? And they grew up around me. I don't mind. For example, when Indiana Jones fell from the bridge into the alligators, I thought the S word he shouted out was highly appropriate at that moment. Okay, let's not go too far. Grown up is subjective even regarding me. Well, yes, but what I'm saying is they're not minors. I'm not going to sit there and babysit their video game playing at 21 and a half is Hedge. She's the youngest. And then Robot's going to turn 24 in what, a week? Not even. Easter birthday this year. And Artie is obviously older than them. She hasn't chosen to be public about her age, so I'm not going to share that. But they're old enough if they want to play something. I've never been a really censoring kind of a parent. My rule for them was always, you can read whatever you want. I figured that when I shared a PC with my parents, they always told me no violent games, so I guesstimate where I'm asking from. Oh, I was worse. My rule wasn't that. Artie was allowed to play whatever she wanted. I mean, she's the oldest, right? But it had to be a keyboard game. It had to be a keyboard game on the computer. Because I felt like it was working on keyboard skills that way. in a sneaky way. But also I felt like they suck you in differently. And I didn't want to take a kid with attention issues and have her be sucked into the game such that she couldn't function with anything else. Okay, we are very unhappy. Alright, have I... Yeah, I have completely addressed that. So, let's just... Why won't... I hate when it won't let me just... Why does it skip like that? Alright, let's try it this way. Yep, your houses are stuffy. Got it. There we go. I figured that that makes sense totally. Yeah, I mean, I just was like, you know, with side scrollers and stuff like that. And then when she was older, she won a video game system. It was really hard for me to tell her she couldn't have it, right? Summer ends tonight. Where's my warehouse at? Oh, not great. I'm surprised. I gotta convince him to play violent games then. Good ones at least. I don't know what you consider violent. I mean, like, part of it is what they want to play on stream or not too, you know. I mean... Do you consider Call of Duty to be violent? I mean, my dad used to play the Call of Duty zombie mode with Robot when he was non-verbal, and I'm like, he can't even tell us if he's scared. But he wanted to play with Grandpa, so he'd do it. I do, but that's mainstream normally violent, yes. I'm just saying that is... I don't know how violent you're hoping to be, but, you know, enjoy. Part of it, too, is, like, when I'm streaming, I've been really clear. This is kind of my chill time. De-stress from the day. I enjoy it very much. But I'm not looking for something super intense right now, because I could see you all playing Assassin's Creed, for example, puzzle game, but violent, I guess. I've watched the occasional Assassin's Creed stream. Most of them have not sucked me in. There was one that I definitely was enjoying more. It was like in the Caribbean. I thought they did the islands really well. Yeah. But I don't know. It was funny. I don't know if I looked at it going, oh my gosh, that's so violent. But maybe I watched it wrong. For a Black Flag, that's a good one too. I mean, I thought about playing one of them before. I have never been sucked in enough to go do it. That's part of it too. I mean, there's only so many hours in the day to dedicate to games. If I could afford to stream full time, my schedule would look a little different, and I'd play different games for that too, because I could. But anything I play, I want to be able to put it down in less than 3 hours. 3 hours max. If I get really sucked in, I mean, you get a good run going. It could be 5 hours plus. Easy peasy. Dishonored is my all-time favorite stealth game. That's the best game from the 2010s, hand down. Hold on. No workers assigned. Well, let's fix that. Alright, let's get that going. I need to build a dock soon, because I need the fish for food. But I know that my pirates are going to kill it. I think the deeper water is better. So maybe if I put it like in this area at least. Let's see. Food processing. See, I think green is better. I mean, I feel like dark green's the way to go. For sheer productivity? But then, like, do I cover it? Let's try like that. Hi, Kenny. Wait, if you played zombies with your pa, what COD game did you two play together? Black Ops half or World at War? I could see you playing COD and Dead by Daylight. I didn't. That was a game that they played as guys. I highly encouraged it too. My dad would play one that was a lot like Top Gun too. I don't remember what it was. It was out around the same time. But I didn't, because that was kind of their thing. They still do it. Oh, you're one of the guys, Whimsy. Okay, I know. You know, yeah, I mean, I tend to be. I know. One of the boys. At least I didn't grow up in a time where they try to tell me I was a boy. Hey, you know what's so funny? I just cracked open a root beer and I'm having it right now. What a woman. Honestly, Artie likes beer. I really don't, but I'll take a root beer any day. I remember in high school, I was helping with a play or something for... I think root beer is the best human invention. I'll die on that hill. I think there's other good inventions. I do. It's should still be what it is. Alright, oh, we can get flux now too. Cool. Better than the wheel. I mean, I always hung out with the guys. We'd be in the arcades and stuff, taking turns putting the quarters in. Like, being the person who's down below putting the quarters in. Because, you know, you'd have two people playing, and somebody would have to go underneath and keep shooting in the quarters, and someone else would have to run off the quarters. There'd be like 15 of us around this stupid game, like Street Fighter or whatever it is, taking turns being the ones playing. I don't know. I could see you playing Street Fighter games on stream. I don't know. I mean, I love doing it on the big arcade machine. That was a very sensory thing. I'm not really into it on like a little screen in a house, but maybe at some point just for fun and nostalgia. Anyway, I was helping out with some play, and I ended up in the guy's dressing room. I don't know. Just where I was. And I turned around, and some of them had started changing. And I'm like, excuse me? And they're going, what? We got rid of all the girls. I'm going, I'm a girl. They're like, you're not going to care. I'm like, I don't, but I kind of care that I should, yeah, whatever. So, yeah. I don't know. Figures. My friends' moms would all like pick all the leaves and twigs out of my hair after we've been playing football and stuff because my mom didn't approve. They're like, we gotta make you look like a lady before you go home, honey. I'm like, I know. They'd like comb out my hair. I'm a real boy moment. I mean, what a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it was a compliment, right? But on the other hand, as an actual girl, it could have felt better. You know, I'm like, It didn't bother me that much. Don't cry, Whimsy. I didn't cry. I'm just like, I don't want to see y'all. Ew. Don't be doing that. Yeah, I'm not going to get any whiskers, guys, because... Oh. I always get the schematic. Always. And my guys are starving, so even though I desperately need this... Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, but nobody understands how amazing a tomboy is. They're the best. Or punk ladies. Oh, man. Gorgeous likes the guys. A guy with boobs. Oh, gosh. I mean, that's the thing. Right, let me see really quick how far we've gone in here. We've got you. How big is my stone cutter? Yeah, I know you're underground. we're close though. I see woman's beauty in its entirety beyond guilt, looks guilty as charged. I mean, I was not bad looking, but what gift card did he read that from? I have no idea. Don't worry, Gorge, boys are great. I don't know if I was a tomboy exactly, but I definitely had much more fun with the guys. I was constantly getting in trouble for things like at PE. Okay, here's the thing. At PE, they would have a football unit once a quarter, 1/4 of the year in PE. And they would make the girls sit on the bleachers and watch. And I got in trouble more than once because the coach realized I was on the field playing with boys, and that was a big no-no. And I'm like, then let the girls play. But then the girls didn't like being smashed down on the ground. I don't know. Tomboys play video games and like Pokemon ad stuff. 11 out of 10 in my book. Pokemon and stuff. I've never been a big fan of Pokemon. Sorry. I did used to have quite the comic collection, though. That's okay. My mom gave it away. Woohoo! Alright, let's see. I want to move one of my miners in here so that they can be more efficient. But I feel we aren't quite... I can totally see Whimsy playing FIFA games on stream. I don't know. FIFA was never really my thing, but I did used to play the old baseball, you know. Alright, I'm gonna go out and see if this... Yeah, I think... I don't know how well we'll match up there. We'll see. Alright, so let me go out here and see if I have accidentally gone into... Yep. No, I haven't. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. My mice are very, very unhappy with me, apparently. I could totally see Whimsy playing Whimsy in full football pads tackling down alligators to wagons while that now. I never wear football pads, guys. Sorry. I just... It was really fun until the guys got way bigger than me. We all played pretty equal till then. That's all I'm going to say. Then we did more tossing stuff when I was around. But that was more like mid to late high school. Things like going out in the dark on a cul-de-sac, throwing the football, trying to do it by sight, without sight, with sound, like bats. I don't know why that was so much fun, but it really was. To be young. Oh, I see. That's on a different level. Alright, let's fix that. We need to fix that. I have made them very unhappy. Alright. So I can draw that now. You mean Meathas? Well, we know this weekend Whimsy is going to take her kids out to dominate on the field. I don't think I dominate much of anything anymore, guys. I'm sorry. They are so unhappy. I'm sorry. Don't be so unhappy. I'm growing trees. Oh, that's what, because that field is trees. This field is trees. No, that's cotton. Where did I put my trees? That's... Alright, let's put trees here. We'll do farm tool. And we'll do a second one like so. We'll do maybe rocks, trees, maybe rocks, trees. Gore, in his mind, you can dominate me, Whimsy. Oh my gosh. Thank you for that. Not looking to dominate anyone, but thank you very much. Alright, as soon as I have a piece of wood, I need... Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come here. Oh. Alright, let's see. Come on, give me one. Y'all are about to have an ad for the record. Come on, I need a log. Give me a log. You can do it. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. Lady, there's literally trees right there. Okay, but I need one cut down. And they can't get to them. No, 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 go down. Just one log, that's all I need. One log. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna make a path because that's getting... That's all I need. Thank you. Whew. I wish I could make a path with stone before it's polished. That would be really awesome. Alright, let's see. Where's our fishing at? We are almost done. Set 5 priority. And then I'm going to have to unhire my apprentice wherever he is so I can run my fish. All right. My hands down need more trees, more cotton, more everything, but yay! Getting the trees! Come on! And I've only got one little guy that can work in here, so I'll have to fire him from somewhere else, I guess. Oh, 57. Oh, that's part of my problem. I'm not getting trees at the same rate. Alright, let me see my miles. Where's my apprentice at? Slow. So the forward blaze and cord. Let's currently unassign, and let's unassign, and then let's assign so that things blaze is better. I never know which one's right for these. Okay. And then honestly, I don't think my forge hut needs that much more, but I kind of want to keep you going, so yeah. Lots to keep track of. Yeah, I think this is working better, though. I'm gonna get there, I gotta get to where I'm earning things, too. That's the problem. Come on, guys, just speed it up. Do. Now, can I do pathways with the planks? Yes. Perfect. All right, we're gonna start working on that. Start a new day. I don't want to go through too many because I think it's one per. Even though I prefer that location, I think what I need to do is And then we'll do... that'll make them a little faster. And let's see, over here. That's just a basic. And then we'll kind of connect you in. Where's my entrance way here? That'll do for now. But that'll really speed them up. Ah! Why'd you come by, Kenny? That was a really fast couple of months, I gotta tell ya. Hope it was a good reason. Wow, she's sassy today. Sassy. All right, let's see. Will this move comfortably? So they're just that little bit further in. There. Who pissed in her beer? Hi, ay, ay. Okay, you know, have y'all ever seen that movie Death to Dawn? I mean, I know it's an old one. It was funny. I'm going to tell you, there was that scene that grossed me out so friggin' bad in it. And I bet you're not going to guess which one it was. I was so grossed out. No, taxes. No, 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 no. I need this copper so bad. And here I am, just frittering it away on taxes. Let's go, Texas. No. No. Yeah, supplies. And then you're going to offer me mice that I can't get. Thank you. I haven't even got any flax. Spare scrap, stale rations, discovered stowaways, old charcoal. I can't use that. Early game. I can use these. Mice is Austin Powers. Come on, Whimsy, tax evasion is bad. Austin Powers Gold member is exactly why I hate tea or coffee. Ruined for life. Mice is weak. Well, I think this was Craftsmaster. Ah! It doesn't matter. I can't use it. Who doesn't have worms? You? Okay. Stupid Mises. Actually, I kind of... Alright, want to access this too. I mean, even if I erase it later... Alright, let's make storage... Crap, I'd hope to get further down the road here. You will be replaced. And we'll high priority you. And... Alright, I'm gonna fix a few things. Weak, bro is Indian or something. What? Aw. Who's Indian? Alright, let's get you. I want you to be trees. Hello? Hi, Saturday.
Also, if you wanted to inform you that I did cook 4 spinner piece of the toast with beans because that was the last of it, the beans in the can.
Ooh.
But I'm probably going to take the third that I've had that bad, so I might just be one left when we get that out.
If you want it, I'm full. I didn't finish it. So, you want all the beans and toast, you have. No. Thank you. That's so sweet. Okay. I laughed too hard on that. Special greetings, Astral. That was really sweet. He made me food. I mean, I'm full. I don't want to be rude, but... Alright, let's see here. We really need another builder. So what can I sacrifice? I don't have anybody that I can assign. I have to have an apprentice. Alright. I know what I have to do. Regine Nakamura. Okay. I'm super migraine-y, so I made my food really weird. I'm sorry. Why do the Whiskers doubt me? They have food. They have houses. They have storage. They even have a farm in the first year. Remove rocks. Can I do flax here? Not great. We'll do more trees. Yeah, I can't get any of you. I don't even want to look. Just depressing. Nah, I'll do cotton here. And then I'll do... There, we got some flax. Eat it, doubters high and mighty. Can't look at the peasants. I'm looking. I ate. I had... Okay. Alright. Because I was having a bit of a migraine. Alright, maybe this is the one where I have you unassigned. Sawmill, stonecutter. You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. You're gonna love this life. I don't know why they're not happy. They all have houses. I have more houses than mice. They have food. Sometimes it's such a pain in the butt to figure out. Any rocks? Oh no, you're flax. High and mighty. High and mighty. Oh. I'm gonna go. Rest in day. They still don't love me. Why? Red bear clothing, dirty fur, rough and stuffy. I mean, nothing looks that bad. Nobody's sleeping outside. Actually, I think I'm going to take... this random spot here. I can... Is there an education building to tech them certain traits? Yes, but I have to earn it. I will earn it. That's a... I need to have enough basic stuff happening. Let's see, where's my... No, education right here. I have a school, which takes 34 planks. I have enough. And a research lab. Research lab is your skill tree. This is where I teach them to be apprentices, craft masters. Problem is I have to have one of them to do it. And, I don't have enough spare mice right now. I'm not getting them because, they're not happy with me, I guess. Have we used all available spots up here? That looks like everything is taken now. Anyway. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but I wonder if it'll let me just look here. So if you go in, that's your tech tree. Flax spinner is a prerequisite. Well, I'm going to go because I'm thinking of crying. Just remember to wear your tin-foiled hats before bed. Kenny, you didn't tell us why you were here. And wear a lead hat in the mornings. Well, we'll miss you, Kenny. I don't know whether to wish you well if you're thinking of crying. But, you do you. Alright, where's our circle here? So I can get another 2 fields down here easy. So we'll go remove rocks, berries, remove rocks. I really need more flax. This is crazy. It's gonna have to do. Oh, cotton likes that. Okay. Alright. Wear lead in the mornings, huh? Oops. Press to end day. Whiskers, why do you doubt me? You're being fed. I'm gonna get you really nice houses. You watch. I don't think I have anybody that's educated yet, though. Nope. I can't work on the skill tree anyway. Alright, my tax collector is very unhappy with me, I'm sure. Here I am using up my coal. Oh, I've got some cotton now. That'll get me over. Actually, let's do some cotton. Alright, let's let them do what they're gonna do. Yep. Alright, can I get... They want me to get the population to 21, but I can't make the population happy. Advisory. I'm so disappointed. Come on, guys. Alright. Anything I can get that way? I need these. Food equals happiness, or they're being stubborn. Well, they want clothes. I think that's what it is. I'm gonna have to give them clothes. I'm not 100% sure that that's the problem. But I think it is, but I don't have flax. It's just not thriving here. How much flax have I got? Like none, really. Tea, copper, no flax. I am growing it in one field, but it's not great. This is the only field I can get the flax to grow in right now. Maybe we could switch you for flax. Nope. Yeah, I mean, these aren't great. That one could be flax. Now that I have fish. Let's see if it switches it. We'll see. And we're out of warehouse destination. That'll do. Alright, can we get a weaver in here now? Do we have room? This was supposed to be for my houses. I timed them out for houses and I'm failing. Weaver. Alright. We'll make you a high priority. Do I have any builders left? Yep, one. No clothes for the slave. Nuh-uh. Why do animals need clothes? They have fur. That's kind of how I feel. On the other hand, I haven't given them a way to wash their fur either, which tends to make them grumpy, but, you know, still. Accept quest. Alright, that's an easy way to deal with this. I'll deal with that in a minute. Pirate blockade. Yeah, I don't really have a way to deal with you guys yet. They're gonna kill my whiskers. I'm just doing it. I don't like negotiating with terrorists, but the reality is... unload. Alright, let me get the bath services. Maybe if they could take a bath, they'd feel better. Not enough resources. They're just cleaning them out. Very racist for house. Oh gosh. Can you be racist against a mouse? Is that a thing? I feel like that's a Anthropomorphic. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I don't. No. I'm gonna put stairs there. Species racist, maybe? I don't know. Yes, they're a mice's raced. Ah. Why are we not building? Hey guys, eat and make room in the warehouse so you can put the wood in the warehouse. Come on, you can do it. Consume. Is it speciesist? They're still unhappy. Anti-mouse. One little mouse, we're all waiting on you. I don't think I actually have any flax. Nope. So, I'll fill that role when I can. Where are you taking all the wood? Alright. I will regret this probably, but whatever. I'll let them access. I'm gonna have to buy wood. I wonder if there's a cheese way to boom the population. Nope. I mean, there is. I could have been less picky, but they don't breed or anything. But then they get mad and they rebel. Right now they're unhappy because their housing is substandard in the rain and cold probably. I imagine 5 degrees would not be comfortable in the cold. I'll give them that. Alright. None of these people are working. Finally. I mean, you can have settings. I just did like straight up settings, nothing special, and I was playing with it. Overall, I think this is good, but right, can I do a bath yet? Because I really think that will help. All right, there we go. And then I'm gonna also have to start making fires. So let's not even pretend. Yeah, okay, they're cold. They're cold. Let's see. We'll want one like here. Or they'll freeze to death. Require solid ground. It was on solid ground. What the flip? Yeah, doubt away. Doubt away. They all have to get... Oh no, that's too close to that one. There's no point in that one. That's a waste. Popping one over here would be smart. Alright, save me supply ship. And then we need heat in here probably. And we're so far behind. I need to start my skill tree stuff. Alright, let's see. Now the problem is this is temporary fire and I'm not getting enough wood to make up for it. Where is my forager? I don't sure my forager's doing a whole heck of a lot anymore right now. Well, let's cancel that till it's done. Apparently it's found something to forage, so I'll let it. But I need another woodcutter and a builder. Yep, and we're out again. Let's just... Alright, I'm gonna make a walkway. Let's see. My whiskers have been doubting me. I don't know what else to do. I got them clothes. I got them heat. I'll have to redo the heat like 3 times. Alright, decorations to lift moods. I get a 40 of approval. Alright, let's do the easy peasy. I like these. Uh, 6. There we go. And then we'll do some flower beds. Let's see. Let's go. These take logs. I really don't have extra logs right now. But they can bathe. There's that. They were able to go through and plant. Interesting. Alright, well, we got food going on, that's for sure. I just don't feel like I really have the extra. I'm going to go ahead and give you. I don't think anything's actively building right now anyway. Advisor, dangerously cold. Yep, my whiskers are never gonna like me again. Got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Cool. I'll wait to do it, but yeah. That way I can buy a whisker when I want one. Buying new citizens. That's basically what I have to do. placement be locked? Oh. That's a little weird, but whatever. That's 5 of 8. Oh! Alright, we need more fire. We need more fire. This one went out. Thank you. Ah. Oh, boogers, I can't. Okay, let's fire you. Let me look here. Ah. Yep, buying the new citizens. That's what we all do, right? My whiskers have been doubting me. I don't know why. Because it keeps saying they're pleased, too. Like, pleased is at 100%. I can't afford it, but I'm going to have to do it. Alright. So realistically speaking, then we'll go up one more. Quest completable. Yeah. We have somebody lost. How? Alright, I'm gonna have to finish up here. But how is anybody lost? Who's lost? You went to the other side. Really? Okay. Well, this is interesting. I don't have enough logs. Is you trying to escape or something? Not on Wyvern's watch. No, it's trying to go through a fire. I'm trying to... I guess it's fixed now. That's weird. I guess it tried to get out of the bath into the fire. Alright. Looks like it's working again, so I'm going to try and leave this on a higher note. We still don't have flax. Alright. But something I am going to do really quick is make sure I can access some flax in the very near future. Let's make sure we have stairs. And around here, is there any? This is all berry bushes, which are lovely, but that's not going to help. There's some flax. Alright. Yeah, and I need one here too. I definitely think it matters. And we'll do one up here too, because I need those trees growing. Alright. Alright. This dude trying to... The village is turning out so far. Yeah, we'll see. And since the fires will go for 3 more nights and they have plenty of food, they will survive. They're not happy. I'm gonna have to go mine some stuff. Alright, I can also go ahead and do this thingy. Earthworks. Alright. They're alive, who cares? They're happy. They're happy. Well, unfortunately, it kind of matters because I can't get more unless I have my current ones happy. So it's kind of a pain. Alright. Actually, let me really quickly, so I'm not like in shock when I go back. Now quit. And we are good. I forgot to actually eliminate my other ones, but whatever. Well, thanks for hanging out, Gore. If I'm up for it tomorrow for Dungeon Defenders, am I saying it right? Dungeon. I might play that. Go in and figure out how to kill those wyverns. Dungeon Defenders. I'll see. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I think I'm poofed out. The mouth. Yeah, I'm losing the power of speech. It's a good time to drop the stream. I'm sorry. We'll see. My head has to be doing a lot better. Kenny, if you're out there lurking, thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a good day. And goodbye, everybody. Have a good evening. See you tomorrow. Bye.